With Uber Reserve, you can book your Uber ride in advance, 90 days in advance. Perfect for all you forward thinkers and planning gurus. Reserve your Uber ride up to 90 days in advance. Uber Reserve. See Uber app for details.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. I'm your host, Daniel Hill from Daniel Hill Media. Our top story today comes from TheVerge.com. Instagram will now support landscape video on IGTV. Subheading, the vertical video experiment is over. All I can say is, thank God. Here we go. Instagram is no longer all in on vertical video. The company announced today that its long-form video offshoot, IGTV, will now support landscape video. Up until now, the company only supported vertical video, which is a feature focus during its launch a year ago. Instagram says the change comes because of creator feedback. You should be reading that as nobody wanted to shoot their video content twice, one in landscape and one time in portrait. And also because watchers haven't been able to turn their phones to watch the videos in full screen. The company is quoted as saying in their blog post, "We realize this is an evolution from where IGTV started. We believe it's the right change for viewers and creators." The quote continues, "In many ways, opening IGTV to more than just vertical videos is similar to when we opened Instagram to more than just square photos in 2015. It enabled creativity to flourish and engagement to rise, and we believe the same thing will happen again with IGTV." End quote. The article continues, IGTV has struggled to make waves in the cultural conversation, particularly compared to TikTok, which has spawned memes, discussion, and music hits. The Hollywood Reporter said earlier this year that creators aren't interested in IGTV, and The Verge had actually spent time in March with some creators who have worked alongside Instagram's talent management team to build out their IGTV content. I talked in depth about that article on a past episode. The creators using IGTV seem to be pleased, but they noted that they haven't been able to monetize the content yet. Unlike YouTube, Instagram doesn't have an ad placement service that pays creators, and brands haven't yet started paying creators to make long-form IGTV content. The article goes on to break down the issue, which is exactly what I said. The struggle is around vertical video optimization. For creators who publish primarily on YouTube, IGTV means creating a separate cut of their content or filming it in a different way to make the video display properly. That's extra work for very little return. A few years ago, I met Zach King at Social Media Marketing World, and he talked specifically about this, how they shoot all their footage twice. They shoot it in landscape and then go right back again and shoot it in portrait. But you have to do twice as much editing and twice as much work to do all of that. It really doesn't make sense, especially when you think about it from a monetization perspective and the lack of monetization options on IGTV. Personally, I think this absolutely makes sense, and I'm really looking forward to some form of way that I can watch IGTV from the comfort of my couch, much like I watch YouTube for longer videos for that lean back experience. Do you have a thought on where IGTV is going? Will you watch more now that the videos will be landscape? Send me a direct message at Daniel Hill Media with your thoughts, and if you send me a voice memo, I will play it on the show. If you would like to know more about Instagram, you can check out my podcast, The Instagram Stories, where I interview experts on the platform and get them to spill their secrets, their hacks, tips, tricks, strategies, all that good stuff. That is what I do on my podcast. It's called The Instagram Stories, and you can find it wherever you get podcasts. That could be the iTunes Store or Spotify or TuneIn or Google Play or whatever it is you use. It's there. Thanks for listening.